when we called that Prince James guy? We should probably call him again. On the phone. Let's do that. I like it when things work. It's one of my more favorite things. Hey, there goes mostly.
Nope, those don't work together.
There he goes upstairs. I think it's interesting that you actually see people move from place to place. Oh, wait, no, use the card. There you go. That's how we did it last time.
Stewart's residence.
Mesme, this is Gabriel Knight.
Hold on, please. It's him. Mr. Knight?
Hello, Prince James. I'm afraid I have some pretty bad news. Sir, your men were found dead this morning.
I see. Yes. It's horrifying news.
I can tell you everything I know about it.
Please, do.
Well, they left here last night about... drained into the ground. We found 2 pools. Well, hell, it looked ritualistic to me.
Lord, I just don't understand.
Nor do I. But the killing still revolved around blood. I think...
Mesme and I were just discussing this. You see, I have certain affairs which you know nothing about, and I'm not inclined to involve an outsider.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that picture. But if I'm to...
That's why I sent my own men down there. Now this, frankly, I don't know what to do. My son's life, my son's life means everything to me.
I know.
And Mesme thinks you'll be able to do some good. So I'll ask you to keep your eyes open, at least until further notice. But that does not mean intruding on. Please, just try to stay focused on finding the child.
Sir, I'd be a lot more successful if you told me everything.
Goodbye, Mr. Knight. You'll hear from us soon.
God.
Tell me stuff. Everybody has secrets. Nah. Alright, whatever. Still think we need to do something over at Larry's house. Maybe can we talk to them? Probably not.
I don't think I'll get much out of...
Grace doesn't want to talk to us. Let's go back to Larry's house. I wonder if he's still up there. I think he's still up at the top looking at his binocs.
I'll go...
He probably is.
I wonder what time he set on that clock.
That's what I want to know.
It's a clock. An alarm clock. I can't. It's in there, and I'm out here. I could break in, but something tells me he'd know who did it. That's what Larry was messing with.
Oh!
It's an alarm clock.
Oh, there's a hole in the window! There's a hole in the window. Oh, I just noticed that. I was just about to say, will he? Because there's already a hole in the window. Bet you we can use this. I'll bet you that's what this is for. Man, I'm a genius.
Now, if I can just press the alarm button. 2 a.m. Got it.
I am smart. I am smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-R-T.
Why did it make that noise? Time went forward, but we didn't get a new time block. Okay. Alright, I mean, I can accept that. Like, that happens sometimes. Is he still up here? He is.
He's already pissed enough.
You should punch him in the back of the head. What do you think? That means things have changed. Usually the ticking means stuff has changed. So we can go back, maybe go back to the crime scene. Go back to the hotel. Not sure where else we go. Probably not here. What if we try and go in? Or we can't even go in. Oh wait, yeah, we can.
I really don't want to get caught up with the local cops.
I like how it says police. Let's go back to the hotel, see if anything's different here.
Oh, Mr. Baz, I'm so sorry. What a klutz I am.
It is quite all right. I was not paying attention.
Oh, no, it's my fault entirely. I was worrying about something else and not watching at all.
And Lady Howard, is she recovering?
Yes, she's resting quietly. Thank you.
I am very glad to hear that. Good day, Miss Stiles.
Good day, Mr. Baz.
Did he drop something? I mean, he obviously did, but... Okay. Why are they... Okay. Did he drop anything? No. He did not.
Buccelli and Wilkes were sitting there.
But he's sitting here.
I don't have anything else to say to him.
We couldn't do it with him sitting there, that's for freaking sure. We haven't gotten his yet. Maybe we can talk to Grace. Maybe she's like talk-up-toable. What do you think? I think this is good. This
I
is a good
know
sign.
it's difficult, but come back from the light, Gracie. Come back, come back.
All right, all right. I was almost done anyway.
So what's it?
Hey, kids.
God.
What? You guys weren't about to discuss the case, were you?
Oh, go on, Grace. Tell us about the book.
Okay, check this out. Talk about wild. It ties together Freemasonry, the Templars, this group called the Priory of Sion, and like this bizarro theory about the Holy Grail. Well, what do you want to hear about first?
Oh, she's reading that book we got. Okay, I didn't realize that she was reading that book. I thought she was just reading some rando book.
What's this got to do with the Templars and the Freemasons?
Okay, according to the book, the Templars were the founders of Scottish Rite Freemasonry, and when they were persecuted, some of them fled to Scotland and changed their name.
What's that got to do with Rennes-le-Chateau?
Only that whatever is going on here, the Freemasons are obviously still involved. Some secret knowledge must have been passed down through the organization.
So, what's this Grail theory you mentioned?
Okay, now, the Grail. Are you ready for this?
Go on.
The Grail is supposed to be a vessel, right? Like a cup, and it contains the blood of Jesus.
Yeah, go on.
The book suggests that the Grail is an allegory for an esoteric secret, a secret so heretical that it had to go underground throughout the Middle Ages. It was passed along as the legend of the Grail.
And that secret is?
That Jesus had descendants. The Grail itself is an allegory of the womb of Mary Magdalene. Okay. In other words, her womb, right, the cup, contained his blood, or rather bloodline. His heirs.
Get out of town.
Kinky. Is anyone actually buying this stuff about Jesus having descendants?
Sounds pretty Looney Tunes to me.
Whether it's true or not is not the point. The point is these secret societies believe it, in a big way. Okay, look, Mary Magdalene came here, right, after the crucifixion?
That's what they say.
Okay, so she brings the kids, or maybe she's pregnant. Her descendants intermarry with local nobility and become the Merovingian dynasty.
The Merovingians are supposed to be descendants of Jesus?
Yes, and the Catholic Pope betrayed and murdered them, but some of their line survived.
You're losing me.
Sorry, Mose, I'm on a roll. Okay, so the Merovingian survivors hid in this region and had backers here. Well, it could explain why so many heretics kept cropping up in the Languedoc, like the Cathars and the Templars, and Rome kept trying to wipe them out, to bury the secret of the bloodline.
Gee, those wacky popes, you just can't trust them.
Maybe it's those funny hats, all that weight up there on their head.
Fine. I'll shut up now.
Gee, those wacky popes.
What's this got to do with the Templars and the Freemasons and Priory of Sion again?
They're all supporters of the bloodline, dedicated to getting the bloodline back on the throne. The Templars were probably founded to find proof of the bloodline's genealogy. That's why they were excavating under the Temple of Solomon. And the Crusades would have been the perfect cover.
Proof? Like what? A 2,000-year-old birth certificate with the father listed as the son of God?
Jesus was of the royal house of David, and if he had children, it would have been in the temple records.
If the Priory and the Templars were both supporters of the bloodline, then how come they split up?
I don't know. Maybe they had a falling out.
Like Martin Luther and the Catholics.
Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel.
The professor and Mr. Howell.
Don't start.
Okay.
I'm not sure I want to know, but who or what is the Priory?
The Priory of Sion is an offshoot of the Templars. See, they split off before the Templar persecution, way back in 1188. The Priory returned to France from the Holy Land and set up a bunch of monasteries here.
What's that got to do with now?
Well, the Priory still exists, and they seem to have some kind of major agenda going on with Rennes-le-Chateau.
Wow, this is an info dump here.
Here's a random thought. That whole argument between Prince James's men and the Abbé, if the men were Freemasons, could the Abbé be Priory?
Maybe. But I was thinking that Montreux might be Priory.
Montreux?
Yeah, he's the owner of the local winery, Chateau de Serres. There was just something weird about that place.
I'll have to check it out.
Besides, if the Priory and the Freemasons are both supporters of the bloodline, why would they be ripping each other's throats out?
I don't think they're that friendly, Mose. They may have started out in bed together, but that doesn't mean they always agree.
Oh, kind of like the U.S. and England.
Reagan and Bush.
Hardcastle and McCormick.
Siegfried and Roy.
All right already.
I don't know what Claire's doing.
So what's the Priory's agenda in Rennes-le-Chateau?
I'm not sure exactly. But whatever it is, it probably has something to do with the bloodline.
How does this relate to the treasure?
The authors think Saunier found the Templar treasure all right, but it wasn't gold. It was ancient genealogy charts from the Temple of Solomon, which Saunier then used to, get this, blackmail the Catholic Church. Or maybe he sold the documents to people like the Priory or the Masons.
Well, it's a theory. Was there anything else I should know about the book?
Oh, maybe just one small thing. Listen. Many of the prominent families in Europe today claim Merovingian descent, including the Habsburg-Lorraines, Wittelsbachs, Plantards, and Montesquieux in France, the Sinclair family in Britain, and the Stuarts of Scotland.
The Stuarts? Prince James is a bloodline descendant?
Holy genealogies, Batman.
Whoa, it does kind of change the whole picture, doesn't it?
I really need to go.
You catching a train?
No, I just,
I still want to read a bit more. So let's meet back here at 5, shall we?
Sure. See ya.
Holy genealogies, Batman.
There's something up with him.
Go figure.
I really should go get some other stuff done.
Alright. Do you have any data to put in here? I can't remember if we collected anything. We got this.
I don't think I need to scan that into Sydney.
Or not. Or not. Okay, I guess Sydney doesn't want that.
That analyze stuff is Gracie's thing. You know how women get when you tread on the turf? Oh, Grace is the only one who gets email.
Okay. Maybe we can get that fingerprint. Oh, this is the bathroom. Dang it. Keep mistaking the front door for the bathroom. Or the bathroom for the front door. I hate when that happens. It's a serious problem. Oh, goodies, go. I was right.
Got it. This print doesn't look anything like the one I got off Puccelli's suitcase. It must be Wilkes's glass. I'll mark it.
Should we do this one too then? Might as well. Verify, right?
Got it. That's Puccelli's print. It matches the one I already have. I don't need it again.
Well, verify. Alrighty. We talk to this guy.
Say, Jean, do you guys do wake-up calls? Maybe you could have Simone buzz the room for me about 2 a.m.?
Certainement.
You won't let me down now, will ya?
Oh, most assurément, monsieur. I forget nothing.
Oh, cool. He's gonna buzz me at 2 a.m. Neat. That sounds horrible. Let's drink some coffee. We're gonna get up at 2 a.m. Should go put the fingerprint in our computer too. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to do now. I feel like things are progressing. Wait. Oh no, she's up there. Thought she was. I thought for a second I thought she wasn't there, but I was wrong. Alright, we did that. We got points. That's good. Oh, I forgot. We have that tape. We should put that in too.
Interesting conversation.
The Bureau of External Affairs. Father Grina, this is Father Buccelli. How are you? Good, good. Yeah, I'm here. Something extraordinary has happened. There've been murders. 2 men. I saw them myself this morning. I have no idea. Like we can only hear one side of the conversation. Well, it must be important. They didn't look like locals. I couldn't say. White, European probably. Their throats were cut, but as I'm remembering, there was no blood at all. I don't believe so, but yes, I'll try to learn more. So far, this is the first sign of activity. Yes. Also with you. And also with you. Goodbye. Okay. Interesting. I don't think we have anything else that we could analyze, do we? Oh, we have another fingerprint we need to put in too. There we go. We did it. Oh, that's the bathroom again. Ah. Where'd mostly go? So weird. He just like hurried off. Let's check the dining room. Anybody in there yet? Nope. Anybody outside? Nope. So, I think we need to go somewhere. Let's just go to all the spots, I guess. Oh, we don't need to do that. Oh, no, we did. Oh, we can see who's gone. They're gone. Maybe we should find them. So they're gone. Their blue thing's gone. I wonder if it'll show up on the map where they are. Oh, it will. Ah, we need to follow them. Okay. It's a following them thing. A fairly common mechanic in this game. Which I think is why it's in the manual. Let's wait. Oh, here they come.
Estelle stopped in the middle of nowhere, as far as I can tell. I think that's Lady Howard and Estelle's moped. Why would they stop here? This place isn't even interesting enough to have a tourist sign.
Certainly suspicious.
Looks like we got us another treasure hunter. Hi, Estelle. Everything okay?
Did you follow me here, Mr. Knight?
Me? Uh-huh. I just stopped to see if you needed help.
I do not need help, but thank you for your concern.
Don't mention it. So, how come Lady Howard's not with you? Kinda joined at the hip, ain't you?
She's had a very difficult morning. I would have stayed with her, but time is of the essence.
How did you meet Lady Howard, anyway?
Her family was the largest landholders in my village. I knew her growing up, of course, but we never played together. She made quite a name for herself on the stage, you know, when she was younger.
Huh.
And I was working in London myself as a nurse. I went to see her perform. Well, we became friends. When my father died and left me the cottage, we moved back to Hampstead. It's not exactly the manor she was born to, but it was sold years ago. Ironically, it's on the market again.
Does Lady Howard still perform?
Well, she's taking a break from her career.
So, what's out here?
You can see for yourself.
Doesn't look like anything to me. But then you wouldn't be here if that was the case now, would you?
Some people don't care to tell other people their business.
Oh, that's kind of rude, isn't it? It was a perfectly friendly question.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that Lily really prefers we keep our business to ourselves. Some people can be ruthless, you know, particularly...
Men?
Well, now that you've said so yourself.
So this is the spot you and Lady Howard are betting your treasure hunting dollars on, huh?
Really? I wish you wouldn't ask such things.
Hey, just curious. I don't believe in the treasure myself. All that stuff about ciphers and nonsense.
Saunier didn't conjure that money.
Well, I'm not saying he didn't find something, but what if he took all there was?
I don't believe it. There's got to be something here, and
And we've got to find it? Why is that, Miss Stiles?
It's none of your business. I'm sorry, but that's all I'm going to say about it.
I'm pretty sure you already told us why. You want to buy that house. You want to buy that estate back. Okay. I don't think I can talk.
I don't have anything else to say to her.
It's a bunch of these rocks. Okay. I feel like this is this all like mandatory stuff, or is this like just stuff I happen to do? Well, we got it on our map now. What am I supposed to do now? Wait, what's this stuff? What's this stuff? Where did this stuff come from? Oops, we need to leave.
Poussin's Tomb Lookout.
Why does it make me leave? Why can't I go? Why can't I go there? Weird. Oh, wait. This.
Remind me to put it in my will. I'd rather not be stuck in a sarcophagus at the side of the road.
Oh, I see.
That's the tomb the sign mentions. Must be some famous person named Poussin buried there.
That doesn't work.
That's the tomb the sign mentions. Must be some famous person named Poussin buried there. Good thing they have those up, 'cause there's nothing more tempting to vandalize than a tomb on a hill.
Oh, we're back here. Okay. I see.
They're closed, and I don't think it's worth breaking in just to taste some wine.
Je regrette, mais nous sommes fermés.
I have no idea what you just said, but I...
Yes, what is it you want?
What is it I want? Oh, good question. Let's see. I deserve that.
Okay.
Where the hell is a universal skeleton key when you need one?
Yeah.
A garage. I wonder what's parked in there.
Maybe a car. Just thought.
They're locked, Auntie Em.
I assume. Can Gabriel climb up?
Climb the wall? What kind of an idiot would try that?
Haha. Help Grace. I didn't hear the claw go click, so. Maybe I need to make a fake ID. Might be the first use of that. Hey, it's a chicken.
Ooh, reminds me of the present the voodoo group left me. Yuck.
Well, that was a dead chicken, I think. This one's a live chicken. So I don't think it would remind you that much of that. What would we make? What kind of fake ID would we want to make?
I really should go get some other stuff done.
No, we can't talk to her anymore. Alright. We got the fake ID thing. Maybe we can pretend to be, I don't know what my options are. Let's see what my options are. Make ID. Blunt, probably not. No, I don't think that would be it. Reporter, maybe. Or we could be a reporter. Then we have an excuse to ask questions, right? Well, we couldn't be the New Orleans police. That doesn't even make sense. An encyclopedia salesman? No. I'm thinking either reporter or repair person. Probably not freelance. Entertainment Monthly, no. Sports Illustrated, no. New York Times, sure, why not? If I hit print.
Hey, that should work.
Oh, it did work. What if I put it? Maybe I can do multiple.
I don't think that's going to get me into a vineyard.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to get me into a vineyard.
Okay, cool. We must have picked the right one then. We must have picked the right one. We can go clubbing. There's like 2 places we can go clubbing at, and one is closed. Sorry with a club. It's just a sad little.
I'll go get the Harley.
Okay, do we use the ID on the door? Maybe? Let's try it. What'll we say? We've already been here. Oh, did we even laminate it? Wow. And we'll say your non-laminated out-of-state driver's license is good enough for me.
Yeah, but I better knock first.
Yes?
My name's Knight. I'm a reporter. I'm doing a feature on Languedoc wineries, and I'd love to include you in my spread.
I'll see if the chateau owner is free.
Bonjour, Monsieur Knight. I'm Excelsior Montreux, the owner and viticulturist of Chateau de Serre.
Nice of you to see me, Mr. Montreux. I should have made an appointment, but I get better results just knocking about. The best places don't advertise.
Ah, well, how true. Now allow me to take you to the wine tasting room. Marceau?
What would you like to serve, sir?
Ah, are you a red man or a white? No. Let me guess. Red, yes?
Gosh, it shows, huh?
Do you like it dry?
Oh, hell, I'd drink dust if I could.
Well, let's see then. Perhaps the 76 Merlot.
Yes, sir.
What is this on the plate? What is that? It's purple. Is it like super moldy cheese? Look at my not round glasses.
I'm terribly sorry that you caught us unprepared.
Oh, it could be great.
We were about to shut the main gate.
Everything's all right, I hope?
Oh, yes. Here, anyway. The constable called a little while ago. There was a murder in the vicinity last night.
A murder?
It's very unusual, I assure you. But I suppose even here we're not immune. Oh, well, we should let it breathe. For a moment.
Right. Nothing worse than suffocated wine.
Okay, let's ask questions. Should we start with the grapes?
What exactly is viticulture?
You are a wine critic, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what's your definition?
Well, to me, viticulture is about breeding, and I don't mean the mechanics of grafting. Grafting is only a tool. What's meaningful is the essence of the two vines you're combining. There are literally thousands of grapes, and most viticulturists choose from well-known stock. But my father always bred his own grapes, and has passed down some very rare species.
I'm fascinated.
Really? Well, I don't want to bore you.
No, tell me more.
I'd like to hear more about your breeding program.
You won't reveal my secrets?
For my ears only.
Very well. The secret is in mixing the best strains, of course. But there is an art to it. My father taught me to visualize the ideal grape. Once you can visualize this perfect fruit, you can analyze even the best stock and see where it is lacking, in color or body, for example. Or perhaps it could be just a touch sweeter or lighter. And the trick is to find a grape equally fine, but one which is perfect in exactly those areas which the first grape is flawed. The marriage of these two vines will produce an heir, and then this heir undergoes the same process, you see.
Don't you ever get where you're going?
Eventually. But even in the interim, your grape will soon be far superior to anyone else's. Try the wine, Mr. Knight.
Wow, that's good.
This fruit did not come about by accident. It is the result
That is
of
a great.
thousands, even millions of crossbreedings. Everything that it is today is a result of that hereditary tree. Don't you think it is ironic that a grape or even a dog or a cat should be so carefully bred, but that most humans depend on such a silly thing as love?
Then again, there is something to be said for spontaneity.
Is there?
You ask about. I feel like asking about other stuff is maybe not a good idea. Let's keep going.
You know, hearing you talk, it reminds me of something. What is it?
Alchemy? A transmutation of the philosopher's stone?
Nope, that's not it. It was Ask Mr. Science. Y'all get that program here?
Television? I'm afraid not.
Well, they had this bit about DNA. Kind of how DNA has this funny pasta shape, but it's really billions and billions of instructions, kinda. You get into DNA with your breeding program at all?
Actually, DNA is an interesting issue, Mr. Knight. Did you know that the magic alchemists used was based on an intuitive understanding of the principles of DNA?
I'll be darned.
But to answer your question, no. I have my own ways of testing the vines, and they're far older and more traditional than DNA testing.
Interesting.
Are you from this area, Mr. Montreux?
Yes and no. I grew up in Paris, but my family has owned this estate for decades. My wife and I permanently settled here some years ago. Children do take pleasure in the country air.
Oh, you got kids?
Oh yes, a beautiful daughter who is away at school, and my firstborn son, Enoch. He's 12. Have you children?
No.
But you must. Oh, children are every man's right to immortality.
Well, it's not the kid part I mind so much as the marriage part.
Oh, no, a wife need not be a burden if she knows her place. Her role is to serve you, after all, to care for home and heirs and leave a man to pursue nobler things.
Boy, do we live in different worlds. What kind of training do you need to be a viticulturist?
The lessons I consider most valuable came from my father. He was quite a master.
I ran into an interesting tourist angle today. Seems the Holy Grail is supposed to be around here.
Oh, the Grail is a marvelous legend, but most stories are ignorant of the true meaning of the Grail. You see, the Grail has far less to do with Christ than with an idea. The fountain of youth, the eternal flame, the philosopher's stone.
All of those are related to the Grail?
Oh, yes. The Grail is that thing, that one thing, or whatever symbol you use for it, that represents completion, perfection, the absolute. Do you understand now?
Well, no, not really.
Turning base lead into pure gold. That is the alchemist's aim. But it's not about real lead and real gold. It's symbolic. Man is the lead. God is the gold. Man to God. That is the alchemist's goal. That is the Holy Grail.
Huh. But I thought with the Grail, it was actually the blood. The blood in the Grail that was the immortal thing.
Well, of course. The blood is the elixir of life. The juice of the forbidden fruit.
Juice.
The juice of the forbidden fruit?
No, never mind. Dusty old theories are a hobby of mine. Let's stick to the wine, shall we?
Free wine.
Do you know anything about the murder?
No, not really. There were two
What about
men,
voodoo?
neither of them from here by the sound of it.
You know anything about voodoo?
Do you believe the stories about a local treasure?
Indeed. It is in my soil, monsieur. Excuse me. Allo, ici Excelsior. j'espérais une autre pour sa leçon. Forgive me, I'm afraid I must return to the house. The news of the murder has quite upset my wife. Besides, my son awaits his afternoon lesson.
Well, thanks for the interview, Mr. Montreux.
You're most welcome. Au revoir, Mr. Knight.
Kind of a nice fella.
Alright, well that went well. I'd say that went pretty well. Now what do I do? Maybe Grace is ready to talk now. I used to like the hint button. Okay. I like the hint thing. It tells you basically where there's stuff to do. There's places to do things. That's slick. I need to take a break soon.
I'm already carrying it.
Ugh. Chicken, it's back. The chicken's back. The chicken is back. Whose chicken is that anyway? Not mine. Also, how did these rooms get their numbers? You don't trust the chicken? Me neither. The chicken's probably the murderer. Oh, look, it looks like this is correct.
Hey guys, it's 5.
Thank you, O guardian of the clock.
Okay, don't start, you two. I want to hear what happened.
You mean at Chateau de Serras? You're right. The guy's probably into one of these secret societies. You should have heard him go on about alchemy, but I don't know. He seemed more bookish than anything.
I say anyone who's involved with these secret societies is a big suspect.
Speaking of which, Larry Chester is definitely lying. He said McDougal and Mallory just stopped by last night for directions. I couldn't get him to crack.
Who's this? Chester?
That's right.
Interesting. I'll get started on the treasure angle. Check out the museum and church tonight. That book really got my juices flowing.
So that's what it takes.
Huh?
So, are we gonna eat or what? I'm starved.
Well, actually, Grace and I had talked about catching up.
That's okay, Mose. I want to stick with my research for a while. Why don't you and Gabriel go?
I can wait till later if you...
No, I think that's a great idea. In fact, I think we should be going right now. Shouldn't we, Mose?
See ya.
See, Grace, maybe after dinner?
Ah! We got the next time thingy. That's the thing in the church. Right there.